welcome to my new YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is SunflowerRaes and I have a small business with crochet and it's called SunflowerRaes. I started crocheting about 3 years ago. I got the inspiration from one of my besties, Eliza, shout out to you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be where I am today. I went round to her house and stayed there for the night and saw this basket of rainbows at the corner of my eye and discovered the possibilities with crocheting. She told me to go and learn the basics and then she'd help me along the way further on. And I went and met up with her 2 weeks later and she was like, oh my god, like, wow, as if because I had basically learned so much in that little 2 weeks. And here I am now. I wanted to start this channel so I can help others learn how to crochet, and there's a few of my designs that I want to do via video and to get my business out there really. I am 27, still not come to terms with the fact that I'm not 23 anymore. I'm 27 and I live in Australia at the moment. I've been here for nearly 6 years and I'm originally from Essex in England. Yes, so today I'm going to show you how to do a chain, how to hold your hook and your yarn, do a chain and potentially single crochets if you are comfortable with doing the chain first. Yes, so stay tuned and you can subscribe if you want. I'm hopefully going to be doing a lot of these videos and I am hopefully not going to like chew your ear off with talking and telling you why you should like buy this yarn or buy that yarn or what have you. I will do recommendations of my favourite yarns, of course, but I'm hoping that my videos aren't going to be talking for 30 minutes and then only doing 10 minutes crochet, so we'll see. Materials: bulky yarn, 10 ply or 12 ply. I recommend this for beginners because it's a lot easier to see your stitches and work on your tension when you've got a thicker yarn. A 6 or 8mm hook, depending on what yarn you use. I recommend starting with these hooks. In this video, I am using an 8mm. Okay. Taking your hook, you can I hold it like you'd hold a knife, but you can hold it like you would hold a pencil too. I find the knife a lot easier for me, but I can do with a pencil too, but I prefer holding it like a knife. And with your yarn in your opposite hand, so I'm right-handed, if you're left-handed then I'm sorry, I can't help you. So you take your index finger and your thumb and hold the yarn like so, and then go behind the yarn and cross it over. If you turn your finger, you'd see you've got two lines of yarn there, and on the other side you've got the cross, and then you simply just grab the one closest to your knuckle and pull over and lift up your finger, and then you just pop this hook in here and the little tail end here. If you just pull, then your chain is on your hook. Don't pull this too tight, because if you put it too tight then it's going to be harder for you to work more chains. Now, holding your yarn in this hand, I always hold mine like this, so it goes in between my index and my middle finger, and then I swing my hand around and hold the tail end with my middle finger and thumb. So now you're going to just go in front of the yarn and twist this end hook bit towards the back and twist it back around to the front to loop, to grab your yarn, and then pull through the existing loop that's on your hook. Now don't be pulling it too tight like this, because when you're trying to get in it's just going to be very hard. So if you feel like you're doing it too tight, just tug it a little bit and make your loop on your hook bigger. So you just go forward, grab the yarn and pull through. And just make yourself familiar with this and continue to chain until you've had, well, until your hands are comfortable. This might take a little while because obviously your hands are not used to doing this, but just keep on chaining until so. To also help you to know where your first chain is, you can invest in some stitch markers. These are some mushroom ones that my mum made for me that are actually now going to be on sale on my website soon, or you can just use standard ones which look like this, or if you don't have access to any of these, you can use a bobby pin. So what you want to do is just find your first chain, which is not this little thing here, it's here, and you just clip the chain there, and then that's how you know where your first chain is. Now going forward and learning how to single crochet, when you go from a chain, you normally, so you have this on your hook, you'd skip this here because that's classed as a chain here, but you'd skip this and you'd go into the second chain from the hook, so that would be this one here. So what you do is you're going to go in between these two loops, you're going to go in under, so there's going to be one there, and you're just going to go in through that. So insert your hook, and then you've got two loops on your hook. You've got the chain you've just gone through, and you've got the one that was already existing on your hook. Now it's similar to doing a chain, so you're just going to grab this yarn and pull through. So now you're going to have two loops on your hook. And then you just repeat it again, but pull through both of the loops on your hook. And that's a single crochet. So go into the next one. And then you'd pull the yarn through. So you've got two loops on your hook. Go behind this yarn, twist your hook, and pull through two, and just repeat that. Once you familiarise yourself with the chaining and you feel like you're ready, you can make a really long chain and continue to place single crochets through. So familiarise yourself with those two. So now I've crocheted all the way down to my mushroom. Now, what you're going to do is chain one. So what we did to do the original chain, so now you've just got that, and you're just gonna pull that yarn through the existing chain on your hook, and we're gonna turn. So we're just gonna flip it over. So this way. Now I always move my stitch markers up, and now you're just going to do exactly the same. So you're going to go into this stitch, pull through, and then pull through both. Go in the middle of these ones, pull up to two loops on your hook, and pull through both. And then just carry on repeating.